On the streets and is begging, I'm thinking you've got a
heavily
good brain, you're reading it,
communication like the moment which we have a third
My name is Terence Mwamlima. I'm a Malawian journalist living in Blantyre, Malawi. I'm going to tell you a story about child labor in my country, in a place you might not expect. We will explore two marketplaces, the Limbi and Blantyre markets. Let's get started. The Limbi market, a busy place. Vendors are busy selling their goods 7 days a week. Here I am, working with Ken Williams Mhango. He is the country director of African Network for Protection and Prevention of Child Abuse and Neglect. Tons of stuff is for sale at the market, like offals, the intestines and other innards of a cow. Mhango claims child labor is moving out of tea and tobacco estates in some rural areas of Malawi into markets in urban areas like the Limbi market. He was showing me to the children who work at the market, many selling goods like plastic bags. Let's head to Mhango's office.
This is the office.
I spoke to him just outside.
Poverty is growing in Malawi. This is why of late you have seen a number of children moving out from rural into urban to do the what we call it jumbo business.
Why do you think this particular type of business, selling plastic bags, is booming for these young kids?
It's easy to raise the capital. If you have 100 kwacha, you can use it to buy a few jums and then a few plastic bags, and then you start selling.
I dropped by a conference happening at a local hotel in Blantyre to speak with Amy Janika. She is the executive director of Civil Liberties Committee. She says the government, donors and the NGO community are all to blame.
We have all done a very bad job. We have got brilliant ideas. You come to Malawi, you ask people to talk, they've got very brilliant ideas, but I don't know where the disconnect is.
Now, let's head to the Blantyre market. I went there first to see if I could find some of the children Mhango was talking about. The names and faces of the young people we spoke with could not be revealed in order to protect their identity. This 14-year-old says he goes to school and works at the market. He also does piecework on maize farms and hopes to be a pilot of a plane one day. He says he uses the money he makes at the market to help him meet his financial needs at school. I came across a few underage people working at the Blantyre market, but not as many as I thought I would. I asked Ken Williams Mhango where the children at the market were that he was talking about. He offered to introduce me to some at the Limbi market. That's where we go now. We spoke with many children and young people selling goods there. These two boys are under 14 years old. They told me that they come to the market to assist their guardians in making money. They say that they realize the importance of an education, but say that if they focus solely on education, then they will have no money to survive. In addition to talking with many young people at the market, I spoke with vendors about the issue of child labor. This man employs children at the market. He says he is concerned about the children, but also says he has to employ the children to maximize the profits of his business. Isaac Chiwambo runs a fish stand in the market. He says children tell him all sorts of stories. He says NGOs come to the market to try and help the children. Some of the children are able to leave the market with the help of the NGOs. But many children come back to the market after just a week or two away. Dorothy Gulani says many of the children claim to be orphans and miss classes in order to sell things at the market. I spoke with George Chilonga, a district labor officer and labor inspector with the government of Malawi. He says they are equally concerned, and both national and international law says this practice is illegal. People have been arrested and are serving sentences because of employing children. I asked Muhango if enough was being done by stakeholders, like his organization, to protect children.
Well, we are, but the problem is just so huge.
I also asked him whether the campaign that his organization ran to get rid of child labor in parts of rural Malawi has failed because of what we see at the market.
Well, in T Estate, the campaign it has proved to be very effective. But now the problem is that the problem is moving out from T Estate into urban markets.
Chanika says one problem has been replaced by another.
If I was doing some work at the estate, getting money for my family and helping out and going to school, maybe, or not going to school, and then they say no to child labor, and there is no systematic, proper welfare system. Look at the Malawi social welfare system. What do you think it is? It's in shambles. And then the donors are so confused, because if they were going to get this to help in Malawi, what they should have done is to help put up a proper social welfare system where a child taken from this problem doesn't go to an even worse problem, to prostitution.
In Blantyre, Malawi, I am Terence Mwamlima.
On the streets and is begging, I'm thinking you've got a
heavily
good brain in your
enforcing
head.
continuous communication links in the room during which we have a third. They are learning right there.